a choice. And there is one thing to success that I believe we all here have in common, which is we made a deliberate action today, right? We all planned to be here, okay? There's a lot of us that gave us excuses. My goldfish has the flu. There's there's a holiday on Saturn this year, and I just can't make it. I will tell you this. I did not go to an academy until my first academy was when I became executive director. It was a big, big mistake for two reasons. I think I would have been an executive director actually 5 months earlier, but I got stuck because I didn't know what I was doing yet. And if I would have known, if I would have been taught, it was a mistake in my team structure that I would have been taught to come out to these academies, to come out to these training seminars, to plug in more, I think I would have actually become an executive director even faster. So I just commend you guys for being here, because what I've noticed is since I went to my first academy, I've been to more. And the teammates that have been going to those academies are the teammates that are staying with me. Okay? They're with me, they're lifers. The ones that are going to the ignitions, they're not going anywhere. But all the associates that had so much potential in my first year that I didn't know how to coach them and how to teach them because I wasn't plugging in as much as I should have. They're not around. Now I got to where I was because I did have a lot of excitement. I was talking about that all day. I was just a ball of fire. I mean, I showed this plan so many times. I just believe whoever showed the plan the most would win. And I said to myself, I'm going to show it to everybody. I'm going to share it with everybody. I don't care if I'm at a gas station. I don't care if I'm at a grocery store. I'm going to find a way to talk to them about it. But let me tell you guys a little bit my history for those of you who don't know me. In 2008, I decided to go back to college. I was 33 years old. The recession had hit my family business pretty hard. My mom was 5 weeks behind on paying me. I had a landscape company, but I had downsized it for the weekends. So here I am, 33 years old, living paycheck to paycheck. Mom can't afford to pay me. I had to get rid of my car. So now I'm driving a 97 pickup truck, which was my work car. And I moved back home. I actually rented out my house because I needed to afford my mortgage. I figured if I could rent it out, I was sitting at somebody's house. I was out one night, and it was like 1:30 in the morning. I was sitting at a young lady's house. She had 3 kids. And she was talking about her landlord, how he wasn't fixing anything. Everything was a mess. And she was only about 2 blocks away from my house. And I said to her, what do you pay here? She said, I pay $1,200 a month. I said, well, what if I give you a place way nicer than this for $1,200 a month? Would you move into it? She said, oh, yeah, move into it in a heartbeat. I said, well, guess what? I got a place here. It's like 2 blocks down the road. And I made a decision to move out of my house so I could help my mom. And I moved home. So I go to college. I dropped out of college when I was 18. I always believed that college was going to get me ready to work for somebody else and build somebody else's dream. And I would just be stuck, 40 hours a week for 4 years and have to listen to somebody else. And my parents are both from Greece. They both had their own businesses. So they always taught me, have your own business. Work for yourself. Work hard. So I said to myself, what am I going to do? In 2006, I tried a t-shirt company, which failed. I tried a DVD for bodybuilding, which was a small market. I couldn't really sell it to a lot of people. Then I had a bright idea to make a men's skincare line. When I found out I was the only guy who knew what his pH balance was on his face. Hey, have you guys seen the eye? That's my eyebrow, by the way. Okay. Yeah, it is. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. So anyway, I told myself, well, I tried. I worked for myself, cutting lawns, but that was killing my back. That was killing my thumb. I wasn't going to do that the rest of my life. I was in my late 20s when I decided that was not the way to live. My mom's business, American dream, everything was great in 2005, and boom, out of nowhere, it all starts to fail. Well, let me try to build my own side business. Let me try to use technology. Let me have an online store for t-shirts. It didn't work. So here I am now, back to college, thinking, okay, well, let me at least be proactive. Let me do something. I can't just sit around. And I get my degree, and decide to go back for more school. In 2011 comes around, nobody's hiring. People with master's degrees aren't getting jobs. My mom walks into the day spa and says, I have something I want to share with you. And I went to my girlfriend's house last night. She's been trying to get me to see something for like 5 months, and I just keep avoiding her because I've been busy. But I saw this awesome opportunity. And you would think that I would be like, wow, what is it, Mom? It's great. But guys, I've been prospecting for network marketing for over a decade. I didn't really realize that until I got home. So I want you guys to understand, when somebody says no to you, it's not always a no. Some of the best network marketers in the world took years to decide to do network marketing. Mine were all product-based companies that would approach me because of my bodybuilding career. And I could probably sell a lot of shakes, and I could probably do a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to put people into caloric deficits and all these things that I don't personally believe in. Plus, if I want a shake, I can go down to CVS and get it, right? So I always thought, why am I going to sell something that you can just go to the store and get? That was my mentality. So my mom finally comes in and says, check this out. And I said, no, absolutely not. She tells me it's about electricity, and it's $300 a join. And I was a lot cockier back then, I said to her, well, if they want me to do this, they're going to pay me $300 to do this thing. And my mom goes upstairs, and she says to me, she comes back down, she says, here's my credit card. She throws it on the desk. She goes, this is going to be your Christmas present. You're going to do this thing. Call my friend right now and talk to her. I'm like, all right, Mom. She's not going to make me baklava if I don't do this. Go talk to your friend, all right? So on June 15, 2011, I took a look at the Ignite opportunity, and I was amazed. I mean, I don't understand when somebody sees it and goes, let me do some research. Let me think about it. I wish you just like smack it and rewind it. You know, it didn't happen. But I saw it and I thought to myself, wow, this is amazing. Like, I can get paid on electricity? Like, you gotta be kidding me. And I was so excited. I remember calling up my sponsor and telling him, dude, the first is the 10th day. I said, dude, I would have paid $300 just to be this excited for 10 days. I haven't been this excited since I got my license when I was 16. And I was on fire. I was hyperventilating on the phone, telling people, you're not going to believe this thing. We're going to get money. We're going to get my enthusiasm. One guy was like, listen, I'm going to just come see you because I've never heard you so excited before. And I got involved and I ran with it. Obviously I thought everybody's going to do a 3 and 10, I thought, wow, I have like a 3 and 10. I thought, I'll do a 3 and 10, I'll be easy. I realized quickly that it's a lot harder than 3 and 10. Not a lot harder, but you know what I'm saying. So I got involved in my 3 and 10 in my first 10 days. Luckily I had a lot of ex-girlfriends, they all signed up. Hey, I should never burn your bridges with your exes. You never know. You need a sponsor that just getting started, okay? But I got my 3 and 10. Became managing director on my 42nd day. Things were great. My first week as managing director, boom, sponsored 3 people. I'm like, wow, this is going to be really easy. And then all of a sudden, I got like a couple more people in my business, and nobody was doing anything. Now, I'm the kind of guy, like, if you're not doing anything for a week, I feel like it's an eternity. I'm like, all right, I got to sponsor somebody else. But guys, I will tell you this. Some of you have been in this for a lot longer than me, and I understand where you're at. And I promise you, if you just keep moving forward, you will succeed. I've never seen people fail when they have a desire to always succeed, no matter what the circumstances are. People can do a lot. But I did get discouraged. I was very discouraged in July of 2011. I had 5 people that I wanted to show the plan to, but I thought to myself, well, let me wait till I become senior director and let me show it to them. Let me try to save them people. Well, I wasn't moving. My team stopped. Boom. So now I was forced to go back to talk to those people. But guess what happened? One was got laid off from his job. He was too stressed out. One transmission blew up. One his girlfriend broke up with him. Like, all these things happen in life. His life is constantly changing. And none of them wanted to see it. I thought to myself, wow, like, what am I going to do? I don't think I can do this business. I don't know how these people in Texas are doing this, but maybe it's not for me. I'm not a guy who can go out there and talk to more people and stuff. And I took a nap. Okay, I took a nap, and when I woke up, I was refreshed. Thankfully, I didn't quit. But I was this close to pulling the plug that day. Okay, and I will tell you this. What happened was 3 weeks later, things started to happen. I started running into more people. I started using memory joggers. I started getting more people in front of the plan. And I became a senior director on September 15th on my 90th day. Now, if I look at my calendar, I had 31 presentations in August to get me to senior director. And out of those 31, 18 of them joined, okay, in my team. So it was just the quantity. I believe people say, who should we go prospect? I say quantity brings in quality, okay? I have people on my team who run banks who have 5,000 contacts who have done nothing but a quick start 4. And I have kids with their pants down to their knees and their hat crooked who've got me 300 people in the team, okay? So you don't know, okay? So I got to senior director, and now I'm senior director and I have no more warm contacts. And I said, what am I going to do? And I said to my mom, I'm really discouraged. I said, I got to the 2% of the company. I don't know anybody anymore. I don't usually talk to people. I don't talk to strangers. I was a bodybuilder for years. I was always hungry. I was on chicken and rice diet. I don't know if I'm going to somebody was talking, I want to eat your hand. I'm hungry. Now, as Carol would say, I'm hangry, okay? I get mad and I'm hungry and hangry, okay? But what wants to be, look, you're motivated. You have to have a good energy, be positive. Go out there and make an effort. When you're talking to somebody, to be a good listener. And find an opportunity to get their information, get their email, give them a card. Just, oh, you'll be fine. My mom said, you'll be fine. My mom just instilled in me the belief that I will be okay. She said, you have all your life to make this work. Don't put so much pressure on you. Your life is fine. You're going to make it better by doing this. So after that conversation with my mom, I sponsored 64 people. Strangers, okay? How? You don't live applause, it's okay. But how I do it, Facebook, I started to realize that if I didn't try to become a salesperson with Ignite, just show the way my life unfolded, and I started to change the way I put things on Facebook. Rather than putting negative things on, more positive things. Rather than showing things that had instant gratification on my page, I showed things that had redeemable value. It wasn't so much who wants to join my business, it was just check out my life. You know, check, like today, I put the video of the young lady who was right there on my page. I was very inspired by you, by the way. And 35 likes, you know, and that's now somebody who's 22 is looking at that video going, wow, look at that girl, she's 22 years old, what's she doing? Maybe I can do it at 22. So I used that. I started going to the gym, and I started going to the gym just to beat my phony at a dip contest. Which, by the way, he chickened out. I started to look for reasons why to talk to people. So I just started to engage people, and I got to the executive director. Now, for those that are senior director, I want you guys to realize something. Yeah, I made the top 20, but I only just became an executive director 6 weeks before the year ended. So my income and my status really was a senior director, okay? My goal wasn't to become an executive director. It was to become a senior director. It just happened to happen from me learning to do the business. Now, let's talk about some other things. Christmas is coming. I want you guys to understand something. For those that are new, you have a good 4 weeks, I believe, to really make some big moves in this business. Once around the middle of December comes, unless you're selling jewelry or toys, nobody's really interested in talking to you. And the reason why I want to tell you this is because my best friend and I last year, you know, we showed the plan. I showed the plan a lot in November. I showed the plan a lot in December. And around mid-December, it was getting hard for me to get sign-ups. But I thought, okay, you know, I can finally play some Madden PlayStation for the first time this year. And I kept showing the plan, though, showing the plan. That's what I want you guys to do right now. I want you guys from now to the end of December, because this has happened to me 2 years in a row, so I'm telling you it's going to happen again. I want you guys to show the plan a ton of times. Go out there and plant those seeds. Okay, because what's going to happen is a lot of people aren't going to buy into the business. It's Christmas time. But I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. In January, when we have that Super Saturday event, and it's a New Year's resolution, and it's a new year, everybody wants to have more money and have a better life. All those seeds that you planted the last 8 weeks are going to grow into somebody joining your business. And my buddy and I, last year said to me, this was his first year in network marketing. He had his own businesses, all brick and mortar. He said, I'm not doing this in December. I'm not going to show anybody the plan. Nobody's going to sign up. I know business, he says to me. He's learned his lesson now. First time he agrees that I was right ever. But he said, I'm not showing the plan. I'm busy doing some other things. Guys, they showed the plan once in December. Well, guess what happened in Super Saturday in January? I had 200 signups that month with my team, okay? He had 0. He had to now start planting seeds in January so his business could grow in March. Okay, so don't get discouraged with the holidays. I want you guys to realize that. It's normal. But we got some really good weeks coming up. And I want you guys to think of something that can keep your team motivated. Chad Williams is an amazing guy. I talk to him on a weekly basis. He keeps me fired up. I keep him fired up. And we've kind of united now here in the Northeast. I believe that we should all be united. I don't care what team we're on. We are all one big team, and I think we are the future. Everybody in this room is the future of this company. And Chad's having a Christmas party. So if you guys don't have a Christmas party, have a Christmas party. Invite your team there, okay? Have more fun as a team, not all business. It doesn't have to always be show on Facebook too that you're having fun as a team. It's not always just busy. People probably think I work like crazy, which is probably my fault on Facebook because people see me working too much. But have something fun right before the holidays. Get these people plugged in, let them have some fun, get them motivated for the new year coming, okay? One little advice to you guys. For those of you that are leaders, I can give you advice. Start an online calendar. I started that in my first year. It blew the boom at my business 25%. What does that mean? It means I have an online calendar where all my associates can see where I'm at 24/7. If I ever get married, my wife will not have that calendar. Some of us will say, honey, we never have anything to do. Yeah. But my point is, here's what happens now. My associates see where I'm at. I don't know if you guys saw Sean in here, but Sean, who was the senior director, who was killing New York for me, was an accident meeting. There he is, over there somewhere. Here he is. Today he got the hat on. I don't have the hat. What's going on, Sean? All right. So what happened was I was at a Panera Bread, and his sponsor just looked at me. It was my first week on my calendar, too. And she just happened to go online. She saw an email from me saying, hey, guys, here's my online calendar. She looked and said, wow, he's at Panera Bread 2 miles down the road. He's going to be free at 1. He doesn't have anything. Let me text him really quick. She said, hey, can you come over right now and do a meeting at 1 o'clock at Panera? I see you're open. Guys, if I had that calendar online, she would never have booked me that day, and Sean wouldn't be would be the first senior director in New York history. Okay, by the way, first senior director in New York history. Great job for Carol, who I mentored for 5 months, and Jasmine, who I mentored. It's just amazing. The best feeling, for me, the most gratifying feeling is when you see your directors grow into leaders. It's such an amazing thing to see. If you don't have some kind of webinar every week or some kind of conference call, start one, okay? If you're sitting there and you're looking at me and you're like, oh, I'm a director, learn today, I want you to start acting like EEs. What does that mean? That means start stepping up like you're already there, okay? Envision what you already are. You have to see it before you can become it. If you want to be successful, you have to do it twice. Twice. Once in your mind and once for real. Okay, and I saw what I was going to do ahead of time. I saw myself as an ED, so I started to read books. I had a personal development. They believe that your financial success will never, ever, ever, ever exceed your personal development. People win lotteries are broke in a year. Football players make millions. They have 300 pairs of Nikes in the closet rather than invest in property. So I want you guys to start acting like you already made it. I have people say to me, well, I'll go to the ignition when I'm a senior director, or I'll go to the ignition when I'm an ED, or I'll go to the academy. No, you start doing it now. Start to become successful. You have to become more attractive. I don't mean physically, I mean as far as the way people are attracted to you because of the success you're exuding, because of what you've learned. Okay? Let's talk about fast forward to ignition. Why is ignition important? I will tell you this. First of all, it's 3 days away from life. Boom. Away from life into a fantasy of your dreams, your hopes, everything you want to do in life. Okay? Positive peer pressure. Meeting other people who have had the same fears, who have overcome them. Okay, I'll tell you this. If I did not go to, in 2011, I went to ignition, nobody knew who I was. I mean, people now are like, hey, how you doing? We meet for lunch. I'm like, wow, 2 years ago, they would have been like, excuse me, got no way. But in 2011 I went. No, 2012 I went. Great experience. And 2012 I went. When I first time, I was wearing a t-shirt, you know, baseball hat, and this guy on stage, Mike Fody, with a suit on, right, pimping, looking great, and I had a beautiful wife, and I'm like, man, this guy, and he gets the rising star award. Now, keep in mind, this was March, so I was exploding January and February, having explosive growth for the 3 or 4 months. My name was starting to kind of ring out there a little bit. I remember Joe Collins telling me, wow, you got some really big checks, and I was like, I do? I don't know, I guess, but pretty big, seem all right, and when I saw Mike Fody get that award, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want to say I was jealous. I don't want to be a jealous person. I don't think it's good to be jealous. And I don't think we should compare ourselves to other people either. I think we all have our own way of doing things. But when I saw it, I remember thinking, wow, that guy did something amazing. And he got an amazing award. And like, I want to be that guy. I want to be on stage and I want to get that award. And I said, I am not coming back here next year unless I get an award. And when you usually leave Ignition, like this year when I left Ignition, I was excited. Why not? I was interviewed by Brian for success. I had a Mercedes, all these trophies I couldn't carry on the airplane. It was great. But the year that Fody got the Top Rising Star Award, I was so depressed for 3 weeks because I just felt like, I don't know if I let myself down, but I just felt like, man, you really got to step up. Like, you really need to go there next year. You got to know who you are. You got to make something of this. You cannot go back here next year without making a big dent in this. And if I didn't see Mike win that award, I wouldn't have got a Top Rising Star Award last year, 2013, okay? I will tell you this, I'm going to be handing that award off in 4 months to somebody probably in this room. Who knows? Okay? Who's going to get that award? Okay? So, with that saying, I don't want to keep you guys anymore. I just want to give you guys a little bit of my journey. Just believe in yourself if nobody else believes in you. Okay? Have faith. How many of you believe that this can change your life? Let me see you raise your hand. Yeah. All right, now, I'm going to tell you right now, it can. Guys, I've been in this business for 2 years and 4 months. And I don't like to brag, so please don't take it that way. But let me just tell you what Ignite has done for me. I own my own condo, cash. Okay? Bought it cash. I drive a $96,000 car. Ignite has given me a free Mercedes. Okay? My real estate investor who just joined my team last week is here today. I just bought 3 houses with her help. Okay? All Section 8 housing in low-income areas, which the government helps those people be able to pay for some of their rent. So I'm a landlord now of 4 homes. Okay? ESSA Bank gave me a loan for $250,000 because of my credit history and 2 years of Ignite income. Okay, this is a guy who 2.5 years ago, guys, the bank wouldn't even give me $1, okay? So it's not to brag, I want you guys to realize that Ignite can completely change your life. Absolutely change your life overnight. It can happen. Last year, I went at 199 associates. In January of 2012, 199 associates. My team overnight put in 1,200 business partners, okay? This year, 1,100. I'm short 100 at the match last year. But that's one of my goals. Okay? So you just never know, but you gotta hold on. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. Little steps, little steps, little steps, okay? Everything you guys want in life is on the other side of fear. Okay? That's my time for today, guys. I really appreciate it.